Just for you, what's going on? Back again. Once again, I hope everyone is doing well or as well as you can be given whatever situation or circumstances you are going through. And thank you for liking, sharing the video. Much appreciated. I definitely appreciate all of the love and support that I get from friends and stuff like that. With that being said, jumping right in, it's going to be kind of weird, but hopefully it makes sense by the end of this short, whatever these are. Um, Take a step back from your social situations, and I mean like the people you associate with and everything like that. Take a step back and analyze where you fit. And what I mean by that is most people, whether they realize it or not, have categories of friends. The word friend is given out very generously. And we say it all the time to people, especially when we're in groups, because we don't want to offend that other person's feeling. We don't even think about, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend, when they're really not. Who is that? You've known them for 6 months, you go to work, they're cool people, you don't have any beef, we don't even have a problem. That doesn't mean that you guys are good friends. You're like, oh, we're just not good friends. So, I mean, the word friend is very widely used. Um, but what I mean by like know where you fit or kind of know where you're classified is it allows you to move between people. And what I mean by that is like, if you kind of know where you sit here and you know where you stand here, you kind of can predict how those people are going to act and how this is going to go with those interactions and how they're, whatever it may be. Um, a lot of times, and well, generally we're never right because we never see ourselves the way the other people see us. But a lot of times we either hold ourselves much higher or much lower than our actual position with said person actually is. And this is not speaking in terms of dating or relationships. Easy example. And when I was in high school, I went to a predominantly white high school, Catholic high school, and I didn't have any problems with really anybody in school. We were cool. We had, I had my friends and stuff at school. But what really came down to it, and this is actually what made me realize that like, oh, you've just been categorized, was during anything that didn't involve school. In school, cool. We were super good friends. Many of my good friends when we were in school, we weren't really friends outside of school. Which I didn't have a problem with. That was cool. I had my friends that I hung out with outside of school, which we all did. But we do something where we have like a social event, like, everybody remembers, those parties, high school parties. So, we'd go to like a high school party and then you realize that, oh, you were invited, but you were invited just for numbers. You weren't really invited because the people throwing the party actually wanted you to be there or you heard about it. So for a while, and a lot of this happened, especially my senior year, but a lot of times I would hear about parties and stuff and I would never go. Because it got to the point where I was like, you know what? If anybody was actually throwing a party and they wanted me to be there, they would actually tell me. I'd be sitting at my desk and people over here be talking about it. People on the right side be talking about, the parties going on tonight. And then, obviously I hear about it. Obviously I know about it. And then I'd hear about it. Man, we did see it, Ryan. Like, oh, man. Well, yeah, nobody told me to come. Oh, man, you could have showed up. Yeah, I know I could have showed up. Nobody would have cared if I'd have showed up. But nobody cared that I didn't either. Kind of the same thing. So I realized that very early. I was like, ooh, you just kind of got categorized. It's like, you're cool, but you're not in cool enough category. That's an easy example, just to make it make sense. But that happens throughout life. People you meet on a regular basis, we categorize ourselves, everything. So every now and then and even at work, you gotta kind of take a step back and like, some people think they be getting over on you. If you know it, they're not getting over. You're just a nice person. I used to work at, one job I have. I'm not going to, name any names like that. I don't know, legalities and stuff. I ain't trying to get sued for nothing. But I would get asked many, many times to go get lunch for a few people, which I didn't have a problem with. I was fine. Usually I was hungry too, so I'm like, hey, you buying me food, I'll go pick it up. Cool, no business. There was usually a benefit or gas or something. I usually got a slight benefit out of that or something like that. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. Now I would hear other people like, man, they always get ready to go get lunch, right? Because they always gonna go get it. Like it was dependable in that aspect, and I get it from one aspect. I was kind of dependable in that range, and but did it take advantage of it? Yeah, or so they thought. Get Ryan. We know he'll do it. Why? Because he'll do it. But I usually did a good job because if I go get food, I'm gonna make sure we have napkins and straws and all that good stuff too, because my food's in there as well. But at some point in time, and every now and then I would take a step back, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Not today. And I know I get a phone call. Hey Ryan, where you at, man? We were thinking about getting some food, man. What's going on? I'm like, yeah, I know. But I already went to go get lunch. I'm actually still eating my lunch. I'm not in the building, so I can't pick it up. If you want to wait for me to get back, cool. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. And it is what it is. So I would take my breaks from that sometimes. But I recognize the situation. I saw it for what it is. Did it bother me? No, it didn't interrupt my flow, didn't interrupt my money. Sometimes it'd be kind of dead at work. If you ever asked me to go get lunch, it's kind of dead at work anyway. I get to go drive, take a little quick drive right real quick, clear my head real quick, So I didn't mind that. I was cool with that, But you got to take a step back. And at times you got to take a step back and really analyze, like, okay, where do I stand in this situation? Especially if you're putting in a lot. Because you don't want to be in, generally nothing's 50-50. Whoever says relationships, marry, all that stuff, nothing is 50-50. Somebody's always going to do a little more of one thing than another. It's just how it goes. It's called picking up the slack or covering you when you can't do it. So nothing's ever going to be 50-50. But is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. But know where you stand. Are you the person that you get the phone call because you like to go out, have a good time, and you like to treat, and you like to shine, but when it ain't shine time, ain't nobody around? You may, check your friends. Go out by yourself. Are you the person that your friends come through every now and then, but every time they come through, they need a ride somewhere or something like that? And real is real. I keep it real with all my friends and everything like that. But sometimes you have to let them know, like, hey man, you're kind of taking advantage. I get it, man. But you're kind of taking advantage. You're kind of taking advantage of me. You can't be scared to say that. If y'all real friends, they'll be like, oh my bad, I didn't even really realize that. And they'll genuinely be sorry, and you be fine. If y'all ain't real friends, then what's the problem? You don't They probably shouldn't be around anyway unless you're business partners, but that lets you know that if y'all ain't real friends, and well, you just save yourself probably a long time of headache. So every now and then take a step back and see what category people put you in. See what category you fit for everyone else. Because I don't, and I know I'm in the associate category for some people. I'm in the cool dude for some people. I'm in the party friend for some people. I'm in the, I only call Ryan when I got a problem and I really need to get some stuff off my chest. Outside of that, we really don't talk. And I accept those roles from all those different people because that's just kind of where we fit in our life. It's not a bad thing to be in that position. But just know your position so you aren't out of pocket. Because that's the last thing you want to happen. I thought I was here. No, you really not. And now you out of pocket. Your feelings hurt because you thought you were in a position that you don't hold. So every now and then check yourself. Once again, just for you. Till next time.